Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not. Neither any of these blokes. This is Ravvi. Ravvi, the Cowabunga guy from Lemon Clan, community contributor, all-round nice guy, and he's running around in one of my favourite tanks that I love to play in Frontlines. When Frontlines is up and running, this is one of the tanks that is absolutely fantastic. It's an EBR 75 FL10, kicking us off in today's extravaganza. 4 race tanker replays in one video, only here at Get On Board Studios. That's right. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. This is where it's all going to happen. He's playing on Siegfried line, deep fried line, as my old mate Jezza would say. He's platooned up with his old mate Napalmer and Invisible Cat, both of them also from Lemon Clan. Ravvi in the EBR 75 FL10. This is the French wheeled light tank, the first, the premium tank that came out a while ago now. Who knows how many? It's a 2-shot auto loader. We saw Toddy not long ago in a different 2-shot autoloader in the Barask in a low-tier Hold My Beer Special. Well, this is Ravvi in an all-tier 8 game. Playing on the Aussie server, it's a 2-shot auto-loading light tank. It's got HE as a viable option, at least for now. Who knows what's going to happen with the HE changes in the future. APCR standard ammunition, though. It's a 75mm gun, hence the 75 in the 75 FL10 in the name of the tank. 175 potential damage, 180 millimeters of penetration. That's with APCR, which is going to fly through the air faster. It's going to have less penetration than the heat round, which is premium, 220 millimeters. And of course, the HE option is 260 potential damage, 75 mil of penetration. But of course, it's HE as well, so sometimes, even if it doesn't pen, sometimes it still does stuff. He's trying to keep the Link 6x6 spotted, doing a great job at that in the middle. His two teammates, Invisible Cat in the Barask and Napalmer in the Scorpion G, both ready to shoot whatever he spots. I'm not sure many of the enemy tanks are in positions where they can get killed. Invisible Cat picks up the first kill, getting rid of the other Lynx 6x6, the one that somebody else was clearly, probably the Barask was spotting, because Ravvi didn't get the assisted damage for that. But he's getting ready, or he's thinking about it. He's thinking about rolling over and going for the Lynx 6x6, and we all have that opinion sometimes. You want to go, but you don't want to go. You want to go. Who's going to be back there? Who's going to shoot you? The Barask just found out he got killed by the Lynx that he was trying to kill. Did he get some damage in? Napalmer comes up to try to tidy up the Lynx. Ravvi kicking back here, keeping him spotted, gets a little bit of assisted damage. Ravvi doesn't want to lose his hit points. Napalmer in a little bit of strife there, gone, and that brings the score down to 1-2. They did get rid of one of the Lynxes. It wasn't this Lynx, though. It was a Lynx that was sort of kicking back here. And Ravvi just being patient, picking up little bits of assisted damage. Artie's trying to have a go at the Lynx by the look of it, but he doesn't want to throw his tank away. He's already lost one platoon, mate. Gets sniped out by a Pantera. Looks in the general direction of where the Pantera shot him from and thinks, cheeky bugger. Got him. Down goes the Lynx, killed by Ravvi's team's Pantera. And that evens up the scoreboard again, 2-2. Is he on a mission? He's on a mission. Critical hits. He might get it. He might get some critical hits in this to try to get his 279. I think he's got a 279. He's probably trying to improve the result. I'm not sure. Who knows? 2-2's the score. Ravvi from Lemon, platooned up with Napalmer and Invisible Cat. Napalmer also a community contributor. You'd know him. If you know me, you'd know Napalmer and Ravvi. They're both in Lemon Clan. They're having a great time over there. 3-2 the score. There's the Renegade, who nearly thought about shooting him, but thinks, nah, I'm going to use my speed. Move a bit forward. 3-2 the score. 3-3 the score as the FV4005 goes down. Another tank that's great for Frontlines. I reckon by the time this video comes out, we might know when Frontlines is going to come. I don't know. That's not a scoop, but I think Frontlines will be just around the corner. Napalmer will be on board. So will Ravvi, I'm sure. And what have we found here? A sniping charioteer. Well, come on, fellas, shoot him. I want that dank assisted damage. He does. He gets some. Brings it up to 1577. Best thing about assisted damage, folks, is you don't have to pay for your bullets. Looks towards the Renegade. First shot doesn't hit it. Second shot does, though, for 210 hit points. That's his first lot of damage here. And even though this is an auto loader, look, it's just about loaded. Fully loaded again already. It's only 2 bullets, 2 small bullets to be fair. 275mm bullet. Finds the GW Tiger and says, yes, that's what we want. First shot misses. He gets the spotting damage, though. Does pick up the kill in the end. That brings his spotting damage up to 2080. 2080, it sounds like a graphics card. And the score 5-3. Not looking too bad at all, but I've got a feeling things might change. Shoots the Progetto 54 once, shoots him twice, brings his damage up to 654. You can see it's not a high alpha damage gun, but it seems pretty quick between shots, and it also is a pretty quick reload as well. He's a premium tank, so you're going to get a bonus to XP, crew XP, and credits. And from memory, the EBR 105, the Tier 10 French wheeled light tank, the crew, from memory, the crew fit perfectly into this tank, but I could be wrong. There could be an extra crew member in one of the tanks, but I don't think so. I think they are lined up pretty well. Now, remember I said that his team was looking pretty good? Well, now they're starting to drop. He's getting shot at by, was that the Cent 5-1? It was, but he takes him out. So he loses a little bit of health, but he picks up another kill. And between Ravvi and Invisible Cat, they're going to be saying, rightio, we're going to have to put our carry pants on here. Lads, let's get ready to do it. Down by a tank, 6-7 the score. Down on hit points too, going by the top of the screen, down by over 3,000 hit points. So that means they're going to have to be smashing out some damage. Invisible Cat and the Barask, that's the other two-shot autoloader that we saw just a week or two ago with the old mate Toddy from ANZ, the B League, the Better League, and he, well, he loved it. He loved it. It's a great tank. Another great tank for Frontlines. As mentioned, Frontlines hopefully will be just around the corner. And these are a couple of tanks that are pretty good. Even the Scorpion G can be a pretty good option for Frontlines. Personally, I like the fast ones that can move around. The Barask, the EBR 75 FL10. Aussie tank because it's Australian. Progetto 46 for the auto reloader. And that was a good kill. We'll take it. They're not always going to work, but they'll work. Switches to heat now because the last tank that he was firing at was the VK. The VK100-01P. There it is. It's got a bit of armor, so rather than shooting it with APCR with standard ammunition, you think, well, I might as well load heat, confirm the damage. What was that? As I nearly sneeze. T28 prototype kicking back there. I wasn't expecting that to be there. I didn't see it. Not sure if Ravvi did, but he did have some cover there with a house, but he must have just poked out a little bit. The ELC even 90 trying to keep vision on the T28 prototype. Ravvi saying to Invisible Cat, or talking with Invisible Cat, look, there's not much down here. Let's just relocate back up here to the north. 9-10 the score. They're down by one tank. We've got a Barask, a Pantera, EBR 75 FL10, ELC even 90, and artillery. All pretty handy tanks. Looking back at the IS-22, puts a couple into it, but the IS-22 gets a kill on the Pantera, and now it's 9-11. 4 versus 6, if I can count properly. The deficit 2.5, a bit over 2,500 hit points. In fact, those gauges at the top look pretty damning. 10-11 the score. 878 hit points versus 3,500. This is going to take a little bit of doing, but sometimes we know sometimes it's not entirely accurate as you drive around the map. Let's see what he can do. There's a Progetto. There's the Progetto. He needed that one to pen. I don't think either of those shots penned. He's only got 4 standard rounds. Is he going to run out of bullets in this game? Who knows? Invisible Cat picks up another kill, gets rid of the VK. That's Invisible Cat's 4th kill, having a rip up, and Invisible Cat down to 61 hit points. 60 more than he needs, we know. Down goes another tank, but of course they lost artillery at the same time, so they're still down by 1. 2 versus 3. Invisible Cat from Lemon in the Barask. Ravvi, the Cowabunga guy, in the EBR 75 FL10. 2 French auto-loading, 2-shot tanks up against the IS-22, the VK7501K, and the T28 prototype. They're all going to be... There's going to be a bit of hit points up for grabs. If they can pull this win off, then it'll be a well-deserved win. Plenty of armour there. And VisiCat gets rid of the IS-22, and now it's a 2 versus 2. The T28 prototype, last spotted in the south. What are they going to do? They're going to go for the VK together on 1,561 hit points, or are they going to go to the south together? You'd think they would go together either way. They'll be talking on Discord or Skype or TeamSpeak or whatever they use over there. They might be sitting next to each other. You never know. But they'll be working together. No, Barask is going down. They're going to say, oh no, let's both 1 versus 1, which is an interesting decision to make. Puts 2 shots into the VK7501K. The Barask looks like the Barask is trying to take on the T28 prototype. 13-13 is the score. The hit points on the enemy team is going down a little bit. Now the hit points of Thingamybob's changed. Now it says 1,097 versus 1,400. And T28 is down to 214 hit points. That's probably why the Barask was confident to take him on by himself. But, of course, both Ravvi and Invisible Cat are both one-shots for either one of these tanks. So Ravvi coming down just to make sure everything's all good in the south. He's reloading. Again, he's only got 3 premium rounds remaining. There's the T28. Don't tell me Invisicat's go. Oh, he's going to flank him. No, Invisicat picks up the kill And then Ravvi switches back to APCR, ready to go and flank the VK. Or are they going to go for a double cap? They might. He puts Cat Jammer into the chat. Don't worry about that. Goes and sits on the Cats. Rightio. There's still a lot of hit points on the VK. There's the VK. The VK's anticipated this move and is coming down maybe for the resets, maybe to prevent the cap. The VK's in the drink. What's he doing in the drink? Ravvi looking there, switches to heats. 454 hit points on the VK. 175 alpha damage on the EBR. There, he's got the back. Oh, one shot in the back, two shots in the back. Takes him down to 108 hit points. And they'll be saying, rightio, he's only got one bullet left. He's not going to go for the clip. Which way is the... Oh, he's not going for the drown, is he? He was going for the drown. Win-win Tiger. You flog. What the hell happened there? He was trying to drown himself. It was too hard. It was too hard. Let's have a look at the results before we move on to our next replay in this extravaganza. Four ace tanker replays in one video, only at Get On Board Studios. It was an ace tanker mastery badge for Ravvi, the Cowabunga man. The spotter medal for the assisted damage that he got. Bruiser, fighter, fire for effect. He got the sniper as well. And EBR 75, FL10, ace platoon carry. Ivizi Cat just out-nudged Ravvi on base experience with 1,564 base XP. 6 kills, nearly 6,000 damage. Ravvi picking up a bit over 4,000 damage. 5 kills, 1,500 base experience. He fired 33 shots, 20 hit and 26 penned. A decent amount sniped, but he still picked up 2,000 assisted damage. So he's spotting tanks, but shooting tanks over there at the same time. That's why he got both of those medals. Ivizi Cat fired 30, 24 hit, 19 went through. Again, similar kind of stuff there. Did he make credits? Of course he made credits. Even paying full price for consumables, which is what it looks like. And no boosters. He still made nearly 26,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 11-minute game. The guy who tried to drown, what's his name? Win-Win Tiger. Don't try to drown, mate. It's just not good if you're watching. Let's move on to our second game in this extravaganza. 4 ace tanker replays in one video. This is Raspberry Soda. Raspberry Soda, also from Lemon Clan, in the Foch B. Foch B is a tier 10 auto-loading French tank destroyer. How many shots has it got? It's got heaps. 1, 2, 3, 6. I think it's a 6-shooter, which sounds like something out of a cowboy movie. And he's on the same map. He's on Siegfried Line, Deep Fried Line. It's a tier 9-10 battle. He's top tier in this one. He's getting ready to rock and roll. Now, this was changed. There was changes made to the French tank destroyer line, the tier 10 tank destroyers. He spots a couple of tanks there, the Conqueror and the Super Conqueror, 2 British heavy tanks. One top tier, one not. Tell me about the gun, Stewie. It's a 6-shot auto-loader. So it hasn't got the big alpha damage gun like the old Foch 155 did. The Foch 155, I think it was 3 shots, 750 alpha. Boom. Fantastic kind of stuff. This one's got armor-piercing rounds as standard ammunition. It's a 120mm gun, 400 alpha damage, 257mm of penetration, 325mm of penetration with APCR, which is what Raspberry Soda has got loaded in this game. He's kicking back here, getting ready. We're going to see a bit of tank destroyer stuff in today's video. Looking at the Conqueror, looking at the... It just doesn't seem as accurate. That looks like a big circle. The aim circle looks quite big in that zoom as he was zoomed into sniper mode. Gets ready, looking for the red line, wiggling his mouse around, looking for the red outline, looking for a green dot. Can't see it. The best thing about having 6 shots, though, if you miss one, or if one doesn't pen, a little bit like that, it doesn't matter because you've still got more ready to go. So it's not so, like with a 4 or a 5-shot autoloader, sometimes you might be thinking about reloading. Now you're thinking, Stewie, he's got 6 shots, 0 damage. That's okay. He's on the reload now. That's his warm-up. He's cleared the dust out of the barrel. Some of those shots did hit the Conqueror, or the Super Conqueror, but none did damage. Kicking back now. The 6-shot is a pretty good thing. I remember when they introduced it, I played a few games in it. Bit of fun. We used them on advances for shits and giggles too. They're pretty, they're not amazing tanks. They're not the kind of tank that you'll see in Clan Wars too often, but they're like a lot of French tanks. They can be fun. Anyway, the score's 0-1. Raspberry Soda. So I'm not going to sit back there. Top tier in this. believe it or not, some tank destroyers do have armour, and some French tanks do have armour. I'm not saying this one's got great armour, but you can pull off the odd bounce from time to time. 0-1 the score, Raspberry Soda from Lemon. Warming up on Siegfried line. Is he on a mission? He's on a mission to do 4,000 damage whilst unspotted. Well, he's not going to be unspotted in this. I don't think he's going to get this game. He's looking at the 50 TP and thinking, oh, well, you're mine. I don't care. I don't care if you shoot me. She puts 1 shot into him, 2 shots into him, 3 shots into him. He does lose 397 hit points. He's still got 2 bullets left. He's keeping him tracked. He's killed him. And that brings the score up to 1-1. That's why it's a fun tank. Reminds me, it's a little bit like the Waffen-Träger Alf E100, like it used to be, but there's no turret. Sticks his gun up in the air like a big honeymooner's prize. 1-1 the score, 1,900 hit points of damage done so far. Raspberry Soda. Pull him back. Getting ready. Didn't want to get hit by the T110E3. Can't say I blame him. I've never wanted to get hit by one of those things. But the T110, he thought about pushing on the T110E3 and trying to clip him out. But there's something else you can shoot. The Char. The Char doesn't quite... goes a bit too quick to be damaged, and he's got one eye on that Char. He doesn't want to get flanked. The Char is clearly looking at those mediums up there, possibly not looking at Raspberry Soda. Raspberry Soda. Oh, look out! Mouse tank. There we go. He blocks a shot from the mouse. I told you it can block sometimes. Puts one out of 2, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. 4 out of 5 if this one goes through. Holds his shot, tracks the E3, shoots and kills the E3. The E3 is going to hurt him more than the mouse is going to hurt him. He's already blocked 1 shot from the mouse. He's been damaged by 1 shot from the mouse. Looks like he hit the that commander's hatch. That last shot from the mouse didn't hit, but the score's 3-3 now. Raspberry's gotten rid of 2 tanks, got rid of one of the Tier 9s, the 50 TP, also the T110E3, which is painful when you get shot by one of them. Let me tell you. 3-3 the score, Raspberry Soda on 2 kills. Pull him back here, waiting for that French gun to reload. Getting amongst some cover. There are 2 artillery pieces on the enemy team. I think he'll be safe here. The Object 140 pushing into the Object 277, or getting shot by the Object 277 there in the south. I'm not sure. The Object 140 possibly looking for the artilleries. Little does he know the arties are out on the field. Only 2 artilleries on Raspberry's team. 2 on the enemy team as well. And now it's time to get some more damage out of this mouse. He does get shot once by the mouse. A couple of shots go in. He's still got 3 bullets remaining. Is that enough to kill him? I think it might be. One more before the mouse shoots. He does. Gets hit by the Char, though. Backs off. Doesn't want to get hit by the Char anymore. Very grateful that the Char's auto-loader has 4 seconds between shots. That gives Raspberry Soda the opportunity to pull right back. He's on 3 kills. 4,965 hit points of damage done so far. A little bit blocked, a little bit of assisted damage. 6-3 the score. 3 kills. So his team aren't looking too bad. 3 kills, 9 minutes left on the clock. He's still loading a PCR. We'll be able to see at the end of this replay what's that going to cost him credit-wise. Looks up into the sky, gives stewiejp a heart attack briefly. The voice is starting to go, but we'll get there. There's 2 replays to go after this one. This is an extravaganza. 4 Ace Tanker replays in 1 video, only at Get On Board Studios. Every Saturday, 11 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. Like and subscribe to Get On Board for more cool stuff like this. Here he comes around the corner looking for more. What else is there? There's a Conqueror on 171 hit points, which might be 170 more than he needs, but it's not anymore. 9-4 the score. What else is there? There's a Chieftain around this corner. The Super Conqueror that he couldn't pen before. Pens him the first time, but not the second. Going for tracking shots, which is the right thing to do. Keeping him tracked, also getting damage out of it as well, but he's going to have to back right off now because his commander's dead and he's only on 65 hit points. Fix your commander, son. Fix your commander. It'll help everything. He does. He's clearly listening, which is good. Raspberry Soda was at the ANZ Premier League Grand Final in sunny Melbourne on the 22nd of May. And it was a great pleasure to meet him. Really nice guy. Ravvi was there too from the last replay, as was Napalmer and some other friends of ours. 13-4 the score. That just leaves artillery. Is he going to find him? He's not holding back. He's going to go straight for the arties. Why wouldn't you? There's one of them. Is he behind that building? He is. You'd think the TVP would have him covered. He does. And where's the last one? The last one's got to be in the northeast corner, surely. It is a French artillery, the last one left, which is quick. And believe it or not, they can run away, so you never know. Maybe he's in the field. Who knows? Let's see if we can find him. or quicken up the replay. Where is it? There he is. He's over there. Goes down to Object 277. Did they just create a dynamic platoon? I think they did. They created a dynamic platoon. The reason you create a dynamic platoon in those situations is for the brothers in arms medal. That's what one advantage of the dynamic platoons. You can create them from people that you might see in a game that you know and you think, oh, I'll platoon with him, he's a nice bloke. Or if you've both got kills, this one, 3 kills each and survive. If you've both got 3 kills, send out a dynamic platoon invite. You'll get a Brothers in Arms medal. It was also an Ace Tanker Mastery badge for Raspberry Soda. The Hand of God for surviving and winning the game, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. Bruiser, Duelist, 5 for effect. He got 7 bonds for that. Brothers in Arms, High Caliber for doing more than anybody else. And he just missed out on 7,000 damage. 6,996 hit points of damage. Nothing wrong with that. 3 kills, 1,289 base experience. He fired 29 shots, 25 hit and 19 penned. So apart from that first clip of 6, which they didn't all hit, granted, most of his other shots penetrated. He blocked a bit, he spotted a bit. It did cost him credits, even with some kind of booster running. It still cost him 74,000 credits. That's after tax in a premium account with an 8-minute game. However, worth it for an ace, worth it to get featured on Get On Board Studios replays on a Saturday. Nothing wrong with that. Let's move on to game number 3. This is Huntsman. Unless I've clicked the wrong one. No, I haven't. This is Huntsman. Huntsman from Fiddy Clan in the FV4005. What's the FV4005, Stewie? If you play tier 10s and you don't know what the FV4005, then you're not playing tier 10s. It's as simple as that. The tier 10 British tank destroyer. He's got 2 marks of excellence on this bad boy. Tells me he likes it. And I like the style. That style is very, it's very British. It's definitely a British only style. I wonder where he got that one from. I'll have to ask him. That's why if you play tier 10s, you know what the FV4005 is like. It used to be known as the shit barn. When it first came out, people would think, this is hopeless, this is not good, it's not a good tank. That's why they called it the shit barn. It's as big as a barn, and it's not very good. That's why they called it the shit barn. It's the KV2 at tier 10. I guess that's the best way to describe it. If you don't know what the KV2 is, look up some replays. Look up the KV2. The KV2's another amazing tank. Who knows what's going to happen with HE changes, but you'll see Huntsman does exactly what I do in this tank. He's all Hesh. The Hesh round, the 182.9mm British Hesh round, 1,750 potential damage. Penetration is 230, which is not huge for tier 10, but it works. Oh, get out of here. What was that? That was just wrong. Had that Udes been spotted, that was just... You know, you pull off the one-shots. That's what happens. Look, there's an AP option, which he's got 6 AP bullets. That's potentially 1,150 alpha damage, 310 mils of penetration. So it's an extra 80 millimeters of penetration. He's looking at another Barask. That one, looks like that one didn't quite pen. But he got 893 hit points of damage out of the second Barask. The first Barask he killed. His friends killed it. The 705A killed the Barask, the tier 8 medium French auto-loading premium medium tank. And this is the kind of things that these guns can do. It's British Hesh. It's beautiful. There's Hesh in the Sense 7.1. Ziggy and I were playing them not too long ago. And Leopard, another tank with not much armor that if he pens, it will... It did it! He auto-aimed and penetrated and killed the Leopard. That's a tier 10 medium tank. Full health, one shot, bang. Gone. Wow. I've been working on my mission, my final mission for the Chimera. And this is a tank I'm going to seriously consider. 6-4 is the score. Huntsman from Fiddy Clan. He's on 3 kills. 2 of those kills were one-shots. No, 3. They were all one-shots. The Barask, the Udes, which was a blind shot, and the Leopard 1. The Barask and the Leopard 1 were definitely full health. I think the Udes might have been as well. He's sitting there thinking, I want to buy a Tats Lotto ticket at the end of this game, which he probably should. Now, I think he's laughing his head off because the replay is not paused. I think he's just laughing his head off. Maybe he had to go to the gents. Not sure. 7-5 is the score. Huntsman from Fiddy Clan playing on Live Oaks. Now looking at the Object 268, bang! Doesn't get the kill, but he gets 1,789 hit points of damage into the 268, the Tier 10 Russian tank destroyer. It's a Russian tank, and he got 1,789. 3 kills. 5,782 hit points of damage done so far. Wait a minute, Stewie. 5,782 hit points of damage. That's not a bad score. It's a fantastic score. However, the blind shot into the Udes, I don't know what happened there with the blind shot into the Udes. That's not counted in there because the tank was not lit when he killed him. Oh, no, he's not going to get this one as well. He's waiting for the tank to maybe stop moving. Now will be good. Another one shot. The old T432. Get out of here. That's his 4th kill. And he's like, this is just wrong. 6,882 hit points of damage done so far. Not counting the Udes. Only 3 tanks remain. There's 705A on 547 hit points. Now, Huntsman's just been spotted, but at this stage, you wouldn't care, would you? You wouldn't care if you've been spotted. You're thinking, well, where's this bloke going to go? Is he going to go around the corner? The T95's in the city, so he's not going to be worried about the T95. The Batchat's sort of playing with the T90. The Batchat will probably get behind the T95 and troll him with his French autoloader. Huntsman, though, in the FV4005 saying, well, it's a hold my beer moment. There's the Object 705A. He might get a shot into the Huntsman for, what is it, 750, maybe 800 damage if he high rolls, 850, even 1,000, who cares? He's got 1,850 hit points, which is all of his hit points left on the FV4005, formerly known as the shit barn. The arties will be aimed right in on the 705A. Or the T95, but he's dead. It's 14-7's a score. There he is. You go, oh, I can take your time. He's not even aimed in my direction. Shoots, and he doesn't land one. That's the first shot he's missed, I think, in this game. 616. The arty gets him. Oh, he's going to go for a ram kill. What's going to make this funnier? Doesn't matter. The other arty tidies up the kill. Huntsman from Freddy. Mine, please, he says. He goes, no problems. Easy. Tank Destroyer Special. What the hell happened there? It was an Ace Tagger Mastery Badge. It was also the Bruiser Medal Fighter. Fire for effect. He got 7 bonds for that game. He also picked up the High Caliber for doing more damage than anybody else did. And what the hell happened there? Poor unfair. Oh, there's a message. He got, somebody sent him a message. I'm glad it's not showing on the screen because it's pretty rude. Somebody sent him a message because he was using gold ammunition. Well, it's the only ammunition to use in a ship boat. I'm sorry. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Bruiser Medal for doing some internal module and crew member damage, which there would have been lots. Fighter, fire for effect. He got 7 bonds for that game. High Caliber, as we talked about. 8,532 hit points of damage done. So the blind shot certainly wasn't counted in that. Yeah, down the bottom left of the screen where it counts your damage. 4 kills, 1,067 base experience, 7 shots fired, 6 hit and 5 penned, 8,500 damage. Did he make credits? He did. He made credits. Personal reserves, probably a clan booster running at the same time, means that he made nearly 54,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 6.5 minute game. If he bought his consumables at half price, like I always recommend people do, would have made an extra 10,000 credits on that one. Nothing wrong with that. Huntsman, that was gold, my friend. That was gold. And the message, I don't know, you can share the message in the comments if you like. Who knows? That was a ripper. Let's move on to our 4th and final replay in today's extravaganza. It's another Tier 10. This is my old mate Clubber from Banff Clan. Clubber took a bit of a break from the game. He came back and he had this game. He sent me a message after. He goes, Stewie, I've just come back to the game. He was at the grand final as well for the ANZ Premier League, and he had a great time. He seemed to be having a great time. Really nice guy. It was really good to meet him. And he said, Stewie, I've just had this game. Have a look at this. So let's have a look at this. I've got to drink this though before it gets cold. And why does the mini map keep shrinking on my replays? I don't know. Anyway, Clubber from Banff. He's in the T110E5. You can see he's got the, look at this cool skin that he's got on the T110E5. Apart from the, there's an aeroplane on there. That's an aeroplane wing. The T110E5 was part of Battle Pass, when? How long ago? Not too long ago. Last year, maybe? You get these cool skins for them. And that's what Clubber's got. Loving it. It looks fantastic. It's a Tier 10 American heavy tank. Not the autoloader. Oh, that was nearly a shot. It is. It was a shot in the top of the Super Conqueror. 1-1's a score. They've already lost the light tank, the WZ132. Looking at the top of the... oh, yes, please. Gets the side of the turret of the Super Conqueror. Super Conqueror, was there somebody behind him that he was aiming his gun at, or is he just a paid actor? That shot didn't pen, even though they had a green reticle. RNG is a thing. Oh, he might be looking at the OHO. The OHO might be annoying the Super Conqueror a bit, and that's working really well for Clubber. So Clubber can... Whoa, 183 hit points from the OHO. Clubber will say, who cares? I've got 2,200. He's just got to take his time. Aim. Look, find the spots you can... Didn't pen that one. He's never going to pen that one. 2-3 the score, playing on Ghost Town. Tell me about the gun, Stewie. The gun is, this is the T110E5, the T10 American normal, like not the autoloader that like the Type 6, Type 54 is. Heavy tank. He's got high explosive loaded now. For the memes. AP standard in this bad boy, 120 alpha damage gun, 258 mil of penetration with standard, which is AP. Heat rounds will give you 340 mil, which is a lot better than 258. There's a high explosive option. You can also see that Clubber's running Coca-Cola for his improved aim time, improved reload time, vision, and all that kind of jazz. Gets another one into the Super Conqueror, takes him down to 268 hit points. He's also running improved configuration, or modified configuration, which is pretty good for a lot of your heavy tanks. Not all, but some. Helps your engine, your fuel tanks, and your Amarax from being blown up. Probably not a bad option if you're running food as well, because you're generally when you're running food, you're not going to have a fire extinguisher. And there's a platoon of awesomosity on Clubber's team as well. Some of our friends at RNG Clan, there's a bloke there with the best in-game name on the planet, and there goes the Super Conqueror. I've got a feeling that Super Conqueror was tripping over the T95 and the OHO on that corner, and he's probably really, really frustrated. Maybe. I could be wrong. It looked like the Super Conqueror was distracted. It didn't look like he was playing a normal game. I reckon the OHO and or the T95 were giving him the shits, and he was moving around. There's a Waffentrager Aufpanzer 4 on Clubber's team. Now, I don't know if he has a good game or not, but he's got possibly the best in-game name in the country. 3-4 the score, though. This game is about Clubber. He's in the T110E5. Now, when I first started playing Clan Wars, this used to get a bit of a run. Of course, this is before the Super Conqueror came into the game. It's also before the Chieftain and before the Object 279E came into the game. Even before the 277 came into the game. That's how long ago it was. I still don't mind it. I think it's not a bad tank. There's the OHO again. The OHO spamming HE into Clubber. So he loses 200 hit points, but he picks up 450. So he's always going to win those trades. Puts one into the T95 as well. Brings his damage up to 3,070 hit points. It's another 3070. That's another graphics card. That's a graphics card I've got. Blocks a shot from the OHO. Shoots the OHO, doesn't pen. And there's the Louis come to play. To help him, give a bit of fire support. Now the dead Super Conqueror just moved a bit, so it tells me somebody was nudging him. What's that? Is that the T30? It was the T30. Shoots the T30 for 433 hit points. 4-5 the score. I heard the T30 shoots, or it was definitely something big that shot, so that's why they've pulled back, waiting for that long American T30 Tier 9 turreted tank destroyers reload. And Clubber being very, very patient, playing on this corner. Looking at the mini-map, a lot of the enemy tanks are in the region. He's on 1,460 hit points. So he's lost a few hit points, but not a terrible... He's lost 800. A lot of the hit points he's lost to the OHO, firing HE over that mound of rubble. Not much you can do about that. Turns around. 4-6, though. His team are not looking too good. This Progetto 66 could get behind him and auto-reload the crap out of the back of his tank. So Clubber's going to turn around and see if he can deal with the Italian auto-reloading heavy tank. Gets him once, loses his tracks. Quick tap of the 5 key fixes his tracks. Progetto 66 pulls back. Looks like the T95 is advancing. What the hell is happening here? Looking for opportunities. There's the Jagdpanzer. 4-6 is the score. Jagdpanzer down to 3 hit points, which might be 2 more than he needs, but he's going to need them. He's going to need them. 4-7 the score. The Louis goes down to the T30. Down goes the Jag. And now he's firing standard ammunition. He's only got 5 premium rounds left. He's got to manage his bullets well. The Progetto 66 looking at the minimap looks like he's coming in for a dank flanking manoeuvre. The T30 shoots and misses. Clubber puts one into the American TD. Picking the help key, there's lots of enemy tanks here, which means lots of opportunities for damage. Puts another one into the T95, takes him down to 1,046 hit points. It's still going to take a little bit to get through the hit points of the T95. There's the Oho, which is a one-shot. Down he goes. See that? Talk about managing your ammunition. You switch back to AP round to kill the Oho, knowing that he's only got 5 heat rounds remaining. Interesting. Down goes the T95 on Clubber's team. Shoots a T30 with another AP round. He's got 6 AP bullets left, 5 premium and 6 high explosive. We'll see how's he going to manage this ammunition situation. That's 17 bullets left. Yes, I had to count them in my head. 6-8 to score. There's still plenty of tanks remaining. I think he's going to need everything here. Bounces the commander's hatch of the T95, switches to heat rounds, pulls back behind the dead Louis. 6-8 is the score. 1,223 hit points left on the Progetto. 1,000 odd on the T95. He's going to need. These are the tanks he's going to need the premium ammunition for. Shoots a Progetto, takes him down to 776. Progetto rolls forward now, but Progetto not realising that the reload time on the T110E5 isn't too bad. Progetto puts 2 shots into him. Hopefully the third one bounces. He doesn't get to shoot the third one as Clubber shoots and kills the Tier 9 Italian auto reloading heavy tank. And that puts his team in front for the first time in this game at 9-8. 6,499 hit points of damage done so far. It's a 1 versus 1. Clubber versus the T95. The T95 on 1,046 hit points. Clubber on 506, which is a one-shot for the Tier 9 American tank destroyer. He's just got a mission done. 2,000 damage and 3 kills. He's done the mission for the T55. He won't get that one. Who cares about the other one? Looking. The T30's a one-shot on the enemy team. They are up by 1. He sees the Leopard come around. He'll be hoping that the Leopard can come around behind these tanks and help clean them up. The Leopard moving slowly in an anti-clockwise direction, possibly looking for the artillery, but hopefully the Leopard's going to come and try to shoot the back of these 2. He's keeping 2 tanks on his own. The Waffenträger Panzer IV can see it. The Waffenträger Panzer IV, with the awesome in-game name, sees the opportunity to get behind the T95 and put some big German bullets into the back of the T95. Here comes the Leopard 1, kills the Centurion 5-1. Centurion 5-1 was going for it. He was sending it. Don't worry about that. As you can only do in an Aussie tank. That was a big bang. Not sure where the big bang come from. Was it the T30 or the T95? He takes a punt, goes around, kills the T30. T95 is stuck in the hole. And now what's going to happen in this game? He wants to be careful he doesn't get sniped out from over there. The artillery goes down to the Leopard. I was right about the Leopard looking for the artillery. He does, which is something else Clubber's not going to need. The Waffenträger Panzer IV. His name is Mike Ox Long. Shoots the T95, sets him on fire, and removes that threat. And now Clubber can continue to carry this game. 6,610 hit points of damage done so far. 505 assisted damage. One more kill would be nice. He shoots and misses the Progetto 46. That's Redback from Mihi clan, and he's been around forever, and probably as long as I have. Looks again. Another one. Gets him. Yeah, he's only got 1 heat round left. I reckon I'll be switching back to AP. I think AP's probably... Who knows? There's only the Leopard left on 2 hit points, which might be one more than he needs. The Udez 14.5 is keeping the Leopard lit. Will Artie just splash him because that's all you would need? He asks about the 6 kills. Says, man, the FV says no. Kills the enemy tank, and it's a good win, Clubber. That was a good win. Good comeback as well. It was not looking that fantastic the first half of the game, I've got to tell you that. But great epic comeback, great carry, and a great replay. Let's go over the results before we wind up today's extravaganza. That was an Ace Tagger Mastery badge on Ghost Town for Clubber from Banff Clan in the T110E5. Bruiser Medal, Duelist, Fighter, 5 for effect, 7 bonds, high caliber for doing more than anybody else, 5 kills, 1,281. base experience. Nearly 7,000 damage. Shout out to Mike Oxlong in the Waffenträger for setting the T95 on fire at the end of the game and helping Clubber carry the hell out of that one. He got some spotting damage, he blocked a bit, he had a good time, and he even made some credits. Nearly 57,000 credits. That's after tax in a premium account with that 11-minute game. Clubber, welcome back to World of Tanks, mate. Great to meet you at the ANZ Premier League final down at Fortress in sunny Melbourne a month or two ago. In the T110E5 was also Huntsman having a great time in the FV4005, absolutely killing it on Live Oaks. Raspberry Soda from Lemon in the AMX50, Foch B, and my old mate Ravvi in the Panhard. Don't forget to check out Ravvi. He's on Twitch, Napalmer as well. They were in that platoon of awesomosity. If you've liked this video, consider liking, subscribing, and getting on board. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Discord, all the links down below. We're also on Twitch, and don't forget to check us out down there. Follow, subscribe, get on board for guaranteed good times and bonus, whatever. Have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the replays, lads. Take care, and see you all next time.